So here we are at the second part. Sorry for this, but now at least I have sufficient battery power. So we have two more battles to do, Ukraine and Bryansk. So Ukraine, I have two fighters, one tactical bomber and two infantry coming in. So that's 1 at 4, 2 at 3 and 2 at 1. So this is my blue die, that's my 4, these are my 3s and these are my 2s. Two hits, so at least I got him. Now the artillery defending, it's a miss. So I take this territory with no losses. Bit clumsy here. Okay, that's great. So I will get an NO for that. Bryansk, I have 6 artillery, 1 infantry and 2 tanks coming in, so that's 7 2s and 2 3s. So here I have my 5, 6, 7 and 2 3s. Let's roll this. So that's 4 hits, more than enough. So I take back Bryansk, and here's the mechanized infantry for Germany. That's a miss. So also here no losses. Oh, that's Western Ukraine, I didn't take that. So here Bryansk taking back. So big success for the Soviets. War turn. I'm actually rolling quite well. That's ironic, isn't it? Okay, so that's great. As for non-combat moves, I will return these fighters and the tactical bomber to Russia. So here, that's a big pile. I will clean that up. In the infantry, 2 guys at Ukraine. Let me first start here with Central Mongolia. These AA guns will move into Chahar. So that's the 14 infantry and the 2 AA guns. And here's the cavalry unit in Amur. Big success. Non-combat. I will take this AA gun from Novosibirsk into Vologda, and I will railroad 3 of these infantry from Russia into Archangel. I will move these 4 infantry up into Smolensk. And I will, so there's 2 guys in Ukraine. Let me put 1 AA gun, that's not railroading, putting 1 AA gun into Bryansk. And I am able to railroad because Bryansk was Germany, into 1 into Tambov, 2 into Russia, 3 into Smolensk. Yeah, am I missing something here? No, I don't think so. Let me put these units into C-Zone 113, just for, yeah, because they can. So that's the 1 cruiser and the 1 sub. Move from 114 into 113. Yeah, that's basically it. I will place my units. Oh, and there's one good thing for the second part. I was told I had actually 39 IPCs, so I'm not only buying this, but I'm also buying 1 additional artillery. Thanks for that, guys. So these 2 tactical bombers will go into Russia. These 3 infantry will go into Archangel. So that's 6 infantry. I have 2 artillery pieces left, so I will put 1 into Rostov and 1 artillery unit into Russia. So let me recap. The Pacific. I have captured Amur with 1 cavalry unit left. I have taken Chahar, also from the Japanese, so the Japanese are down 2. I've taken Chahar with 14 infantry, and there's also 2 AA guns there. In Ukraine, I have 2 infantry. I have 1 artillery unit in Rostov. There's 1 French infantry there as well. Western Ukraine is still Italian. Here in Bryansk, I have 6 artillery units, 1 infantry unit, 1 AA gun and 2 tanks, and there's the factory. In Russia I have 1 artillery unit, 3 tactical bombers, 2 fighters. In Smolensk I have 4 infantry units and 1 anti-air gun. In Vologda I have 1 infantry and 1 AA gun. In what's that? Nenetsia I have 1 infantry unit. In Archangel I have 6 infantry units. And I think that wraps it up. If I'm not mistaken, I start with 37. I've now lost nothing on this side. I've calculated I'm down, Ukraine's actually 3, worth 3, but there's 1 other territory that's worth nothing, so that will even it up. I have lost Bessarabia, but it's not worth anything. Western Ukraine is 2, Eastern Poland is 3, Baltic States is 4, Belarus is still mine, Novgorod 5, 6, and Karelia, so that makes 7. Vyborg isn't worth anything, so that's 37 minus 7, that's 30, and I get an NO for Ukraine, Urals and Siberia, so that makes 33 IPCs. Oh, I will not forget the land lease. I will have to try to roll low. That's a 4. I think that's too bad. Normally I would get a destroyer, but it must be placed in season 127 and must control Novgorod, and I don't have Novgorod yet. So should have been a 3, that would get me a tank in the Soviet Far East, but can't complain with all these rules. So that's up to you, Hirohito.